First it was 37th, then the 95th. Packed everything, moves down south like a bitch. Hey, here's something you ain't know, motherfucker. I was spinning, tryna flip that little gold motherfucker. That long distance lip, nah, I ain't with it. Your own bro inbox like I ain't in it. Dirtiest nigga I ever seen claim the 3. Shoulda never gave your bum ass a chain for free. What you had
So when you were up at the studio and you guys were kind of talking and trying to figure out what had happened, what was Willow doing?
He was out on the porch. I remember he was on the phone. And he was outside talking to somebody, and they was like, they were just kind of being discreet or whatever. Like shit, I wasn't really trying to get in the business, you know what I mean? But he never had no conversation in public in front of nobody, you know. Like, he never did that. Never had no public kind of talk about nothing.
So did he hear the conversations going around about what you guys were trying to piece together and figure out, or?
I don't know. I mean,
did he step out at that point and?
I mean, I would want to say.
Do you know now who he was talking to? Like, did you learn later who he was talking to on the phone?
I never knew. Never knew who he was talking to. I don't even remember what he was talking about. I just remember he was on the phone.
But you knew it was something because he was being discreet, you said.
Yeah, I knew it was just. Yeah, I knew it was something, but I didn't. To be honest, I'm thinking that Willow's. This is what. Now I'm glad it's coming back to me. In my head, this is what Willow is talking to me about. He's basically like, anytime somebody get punched or have a fight and they end up dead later on, then whoever punched that person is the suspect. I remember him telling me that. And he was like, so he basically knows, you know, that he's going to have to deal with this because he's punched the guy and he ended up dead later on in the parking lot. I remember him saying that. And I was like, damn, for real? He's like, yeah. He was like, if you punch somebody and they end up dead, you get charged for that. I'm like, damn, for real? He's like, yeah. So he was like, shit, they probably gonna question me about this shit or something. I remember him saying that. You know, but yeah, that's really it. Like, that's all I remember really talking about.
So I just want to kind of recap just a little bit on a couple things. So when you were at the club, you guys saw Bird. You knew Bird had beef with Willow. He was the only one in the club at the time that you knew.
I'm gonna say beef. I'm gonna say a rap beef.
Right, beef with Willow,
Yeah.
whatever.
Not a real beef though.
Willow called his brother for protection to come up just in case, right?
From my reading the report, yes. From what I understand, yes.
Okay, and then he shows up, but you never see him.
Yeah, I never seen him.
But you assume that you're just assuming that he was in the car that Willow picked you up in because that was not one of the cars that was originally.
Hold on. Rewind that. I'm assuming that what?
That James, Big J, must have came in the vehicle that was at the Walgreens because that car was not originally with you.
Because
that's what you said.
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did. You said you assumed that James was in that car because that was not one of the cars.
No, you can play it.
Yeah, we'll play it because that's what you said.
I never said I assumed that he was in the car. I never said.
No, you assumed that he came to the club in that car because that was not one of the cars that was originally with you guys when you guys came to the club.
No, I didn't say that. You can play it. I never said that I thought that he came in that car because that car was winning. I just said I don't remember that car. I never seen it. I don't know where he got the car from. I never knew that the car was even. I never mentioned James when I mentioned that car. You can play it. You can play it right now. I know that I'm not stupid at all. I know what I said. I didn't say that.
I'm not trying to put words in
Oh,
your mouth.
no, trust me. I'm not worried about it at all. I know what I said. I didn't say that. I don't know how the car got there. That's what I was thinking. I never said anything about, I think James could have came in that or nothing like that. I never said that. I don't know how he got there, and I don't know how the car got there. He could have rolled with, you know what I'm saying, somebody. He could have. I don't know how he got there. I'm not gonna automatically assume he got there in this car. Like, why would I do that? And I don't even know where the hell. I didn't even know he was there. So why would I assume he came in this car and I don't even know he's there?
That's why we're clarifying.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, it doesn't make sense. But I see what you're saying. You trying to catch me in the lie type thing.
No, we're just trying to clarify because like she's saying, we want to make sure that we understand what you're telling us
Right.
and that we're hearing it correctly. Because we've been here talking for what, I don't know, a couple hours. So we've talked about a lot of things. So, you know.
And I always talk too. I never lawyer up or none of that shit, man, because that's one main reason, like I told the last detective, bro, I have nothing to hide. I'm not hiding nothing. If I did, you would know, because I've been a lawyer up so fast. I know my rights. I'm not stupid at all. You know, but I know I literally have done nothing. I haven't witnessed anything. I've just been an associate of an individual who's being charged with something now. If that's a crime, then hey, you know, but I haven't witnessed anything, thank God. Probably my prayers have saved me. I haven't, you know, I haven't learned anything about the case, you know, before anything broke out. Like, I knew nothing. I was completely confused. I didn't know nothing to February the 10th. That's when I found out everything about the case, which is ironically my birthday.
And you've already talked to Willow's attorneys, right?
After the case, the preliminary hearing, I believe, yeah, but I talked to them. And they just basically wanted to question me, basically the same question y'all asked, what happened. I told them the same thing. Like, I didn't really know James was there, but they actually showed me where they're saying this is James run up on the car, shoot the guy. I see the whole thing, like, and I can see from where he shot him at was obstructing my view from where I was at. He was right in front of the trash can, so if you would look where I had walked at, there's no way I could see James, you know, and where he walked up from, there's no way I could see him. So it was no way at all that I could know he was there. You know, my story adds up once again from the camera. I didn't even know he was shooting, and I didn't know he was there. You know, I'm arguing with Gino that, nah, bro, ain't nobody had no damn dreads. You high, you hallucinating or something. He's like, bro, I'm telling you, I thought I seen somebody with dreads run up on that car and shoot that man. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm telling you, something that he was shooting at us, bro. I don't know, bro. I just remember arguing with Gino about not seeing a dude with dreads, and dude, Gino was like, it was a dude with dreads. I'm like, no, it wasn't, bro. I was watching, I seen the car. You know what I'm saying? But where I was at, you can't see James, but the reason why me and Gino was arguing because we was in the exact same spot. I'm literally, Gino's dunking in front of me, and I'm kind of like dunking over his back, like, and we're both behind the car. I mean, across the street. So I remember just seeing him in front of me, and we were both kind of peeking around the car, looking, you know what I'm saying, at Gerald's car rolling down the driveway. I remember, that's the scene I remember, me and Gino peeking around the corner of the car across the street. And he was like, he seen something I didn't. I was like, bro, I didn't see no dude with dread. I don't know how the fuck you seen him and I didn't. He was like, I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you. Somebody had dread shot him, bro. But we not knowing that had shit to do with us, though. We like, man, that shit crazy. We talk about this shit all the way when we get back to murder. Willow never says nothing. You know, so he just left us in awe. Like, we had to figure it out ourselves. But he never been like, nah, you know that was Baby J, or you know that was me. No, he never ever said nothing like that.
Did you ever, after all of this, do you want to just confront him about why you leave me like that, man? Why you hang me out to dry? And then all along you knew all this stuff was going on. And you knew exactly what happened. And for months, here he's around you and bringing you in it. Does that upset you at all?
No, I mean, because Willow, you know, it's like once you get to know him a little, he's kind of, I ain't really mad at him for leaving me, you know, 'cause I know he's done a lot for me, so I can't really get mad at him for leaving when shots are ringing out, but I am mad at, you know, for somebody not making sure I was with them, but he came back and got me, so I wasn't tripping, you know. He came back and got me, evidently he wasn't really worried then, because he came pull right up to the crime scene with buku cars everywhere, picked me up, you know what I mean? And walked and took me right on home. So I didn't think nothing was of it, you know, as he pulled up calm, comfortable, like I didn't even know he had hit the dude at the time. The whole time, I didn't even know Willow punched this dude probably until when we got back at the house on murder. That's when we was talking, it was like, Willow punched him. I'm like, Willow punched him? Like, yeah, bro, he was across the street. Willow's older dude, he knocked him out. Dude walked up on him, Willow knocked him out, hit the ground. Dude hopped in his car like he about to grab his heat. You know what I'm saying?
And who's saying this?
I don't know, I'm not sure. Somebody.
Juan.
I'm honest, I promise I don't know. Like it has to be somebody I was with, dude. So
if it's not you, and it's not...
If it's not me, if it's not Willow, of course, it got to
It's not Gino, because Gino wasn't standing right there. He was down at the car.
So your friend JB?
JB, Vegas, Mookie, you know, it's a few of us. And,
Is it JB?
no, I don't know. I don't remember. But I know it was one of us. But I just remember the conversation of Willow getting, I remember meeting
But you and JB, which is Josh, you guys ran or kind of took off.
Me, JB, and Gino. It was three of us.
Right. So JB wouldn't have seen that either. So the only person
No,
that
no.
could have seen that.
After the
Would have been
initial punch,
Vegas.
after the initial punch, okay, so you gotta know how it happened. Once the guy started threatening us and started walking towards us, boom, you see me walking away. Then, I guess something's going on right there in the argument. I guess Gino starts walking away. Then, the punch happens. When the punch happens, that's when I guess me and Gino was over here. I don't know if Gino can still see the punch from where he's at, walking
So
to
where was Josh?
When the
JB.
actual punch happens, I don't know. I just remember seeing Josh after I finished. I just remember running and looking back, and Josh is on the damn side of me. That's all I remember. But it could have happened to where after Willow punched the dude, a lot of scrambling went down. Because he gets up, Gerald gets up like he's finna just clap up everything like, oh yeah, like, you know, from my understanding, he gets up like he's finna go to his car and get something. So everybody starts scattering. So that gives JB times to run across the street to where I'm at, which is don't take probably 10 steps. And then Gerald can now go to his car, get in his car, and start reversing. By that time, JB will be
So
over here
JB
now.
had met up with you later.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's just my assumption. If you want to know how he can see the punch and actually make it over here to where I'm at.
No, I don't want
it.
any assumptions.
Yeah.
There's no assumptions to be made.
Well,
It's only what you
I
know.
can't speak on what this guy's
But
seen.
what you're
so that's why I'm assuming.
saying, but what you're saying is he didn't run with you and Gino. He showed up later.
Right,
Okay,
right.
that's it. Nothing more. You
I
can't
didn't see
assume
him.
what he saw or what he said or any of
Right,
that.
the first, and then to be honest, like, just my memory, I remember more people running with us, but for some reason, running across the street before this shit jumped off, for some reason I just remember Gino, like, that's just, Boy Banks was there too. See, this so much shit coming back to me, this is another person I haven't mentioned the whole time, like, he was there, because now I remember Boy Banks, you know what I'm saying, I remember him running across the parking lot. These are just visions that's coming back to me. I remember him matter of fact, he was the guy saying, Twan, run. I remember Banks like running across the parking lot like, Twan, move, run. Because this guy was coming down the driveway. And if you look on camera, he was standing right there at that dumpster, like hiding on the other side of the dumpster from the dude who's shooting, which he thought as well was the zero guy.
Did Willow's attorneys tell you that they were going to possibly get a hold of you to come testify for Willow?
Mm-hmm.
No?
Nobody never told me nothing. Nobody never called me. I talked to Smokey. She told me to call Willow's lawyer so he can help me with this situation going on with the bond, with the interrogation, whatever it is. But she never gave me the number. I've been waiting for the number so I can call her, and Smokey never gave me the number.
Was Vegas back at the studio later that night?
Yeah, Vegas was there.
Was Mookie there?
Yeah, everybody was there.
So everybody that was there.
Everybody who went came back to the lab together.
So who was the one that said what you were talking about earlier?
Banks. I didn't mention Banks earlier. That's my fault. Banks, for some reason, just popped up in my head. But
Banks was the one talking about it at the studio?
no, the actual that was saying that I didn't see dreads, bro. You talking about that? That was Gino. Gino was like, bro, I didn't see no dreads. I'm like,
No, the person at the house that was talking about seeing the punch and everything that you said you didn't remember.
hold on, I'm sorry, man. You said what now?
At the studio, when you guys are back there after all this has happened, y'all are trying to piece what happened and talk about it. Somebody's telling you about seeing the punch and what
Yeah.
happened. Who was that?
No, we wasn't talking about, we was talking, they was talking about, I don't know who it was, it was just like, it was a group. Like I said, it was few of us was over here, and some of us was in front of the punch. So I guess it was a couple guys talking about the punch, telling us to the other couple guys, you know.
And who was that?
I can't say the exact names, but it's one of those names that's in the house. Like it was either.
So we've got Mookie.
Mookie, it probably was Mookie or JB. Probably Mookie and JB.
Probably Mookie and JB.
Yeah.
Why do you think probably?
Because they was closer to the actual punch, the initial punch when it happened. That's why I said.
When some of the people from DOR,
What do you want? That?
do you remember talking to Skis?
Yes.
Tell me about that conversation.
When? Today? Or yesterday?
Which time? When's the first time after all this happened that you talked to Skis?
Like when they brought me my papers. What are you talking
Okay,
about?
when? Tell me when that was. What's today?
Today's the 6th.
Today is August. Do you remember talking to Skis sometime in July?
Last month?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tell me about that conversation. That has to do with this situation.
Shit.
What did Skis tell you?
July 12th. Told me to plead the 5th or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't pleading no 5th.
Well, you can't plead the fifth because you're not in trouble. So
Shit, fuck that. I ain't about to plead no 5th. I'm not about to be in trouble for no one, man. I'm
Right.
here. I want to help. I'm here to help.
You want to help to a certain degree, but you're
No.
trying to leave your name out of certain things, Gino. And I understand that because you're scared, but
I don't have.
listen, we can't even potentially help you or anything unless you're completely honest, and you're not being completely honest.
What do you
Once
want?
we get to the point
What
where
you
we
wanna
know that you are completely honest with us, then we can talk and see what we can do. But until then, because you're not, and I get it, you're scared, and I know you don't want to be scared because you're a man, and that's not you. But we know these people.
And
We
they're
get
very
it.
dangerous.
Okay, we get that.
we understand that. That's why they need to not be on the streets.
How do you think we don't know all this? We know all this. We already know what's going on. We know you know him. We know you were talking to somebody else in DOR as well.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't get no ride to court, right?
Yeah.
You surprised I know that, huh?
Yeah, I was wondering, like, they were supposed to give me a ride to court. But I ain't had no way.
Well, we can help you with that.
I don't know.
Okay, that's not even the.
I
That's
don't
not
want to
even
waste
the
y'all
issue.
time on no more. What
Okay.
do I need to know?
Tell me the truth.
Truth.
That's all I've said from the beginning. What have I said in the beginning?
Tell the truth.
Not what you want. It's not the little pieces, not minimizing, Gino.
Right. Because I am in jail.
Gino, let me ask you this. Did you see Baby J shoot that gun? Did you see Baby J shoot that gun that day? Look at me.
Baby J,
Yes.
I think.
Yes or no? Did you see Baby J shoot that gun and kill that boy who was never going to see his kids again? You need to tell the truth.
Yes.
I know you did, and I'm sorry. Gino, I'm sorry that you saw that, because no one should see that. I bet you that shit plays in your mind over and over, doesn't it?
I feel sorry for him.
I know you do.
I feel sorry for that man.
I know, I feel
But
sorry.
I don't want to go to court, though.
I know, nobody wants to go to court, Gino. But people go to court because it's the right thing to do. What did they tell you to say?
Ooh.
What did they threaten you
Ooh.
about? Did anybody threaten you and tell you not to tell the truth? How do you know that it was Baby J? I mean, tell me that.
I really don't know that it really is Baby J, but description. The dreads in the dark clothes. Oh,
Did you see him back up at the studio?
no. Not at all.
Did you ever talk to him about it?
No.
Did anybody ask you about it?
They all, I think it was Black Mike or something like that.
What Black Mike say?
He wasn't there.
I know, but what did he say?
It can be Baby J or Black Mike, one of the two.
Why would you think it would be one of the two? Because those are the two that are around Willow the most?
And they both got dreads. I don't really know which one it could be. That's my honest truth, Mom.
I understand.
I'm being honest. That's all I have.
I understand. I know that's hard. It's hard to step up and do the right thing when everybody
knows me. Everybody want to be around me. So now I got to be aware of who I'm around now. Because I'm very valuable to my family.
Yeah.
Very valuable.
So was Gerald.
Huh?
So was Gerald Carter.
Exactly. So was Gerald. I feel sorry for that young man to be in the position that he is. He's now 6 feet under. God bless his soul. God rest his soul. And condolences go out to his family and his children.
Has this been wearing on you for a long time? Do you feel a little bit of relief that you did the right thing and that weight is a little bit off of your chest and off your shoulders?
I feel like I can move how I want to now. Like, I don't have to look behind my back because I know they've been following me, trying to figure out what's going on. And I've been trying to figure out, like,
Who's following Gina? Who's following you?
The detectives and everything. I've been getting followed, everything. I've been getting the whole 9 yards. I ain't never been dealing with this happening in my life. But I'm here to help. I want to get out of the situation. You see what clothes I'm in? I don't feel free. I don't feel like this is not life. I don't want to go back there.
And Gino, all you have to do is tell the truth. Okay, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're done here, we're gonna go and we're gonna talk to the prosecutor and we're gonna tell her about our conversation today, okay? She may wanna come and talk with you for a minute to help you get ready for trial because you have to testify. You owe it to that boy and his family. Just like all these other people that are stepping up that don't wanna testify. There are people that don't wanna testify.
But I gotta do it for myself.
You gotta do it for you. Yeah, you do.
I can't.
And all you have to do is tell the truth.
I can't let nobody else's mistake be my mistake. Like, no, I'm not in that. I'm not involved, dog. Like, don't put me in that. Like, this is too much. But I'm willing. I'm willing to fight for my freedom. This is my freedom on the line. I can't.
And the thing is, Gino, is that when you do testify, you have to testify to what we talked about. You can't go back and change your answer because you get scared because of who you might see in the courtroom or whatever the issue is, because if you do, that's just going to put you in trouble.
I ain't trying to be in trouble.
It's things, I don't know if you're used to Johnson County courts, but they don't tolerate that, okay?
Things are different here.
Things are different.
This is Kansas. I already know. Look, it's very serious. This is serious. I don't know how much more I can take. This is.
Did you talk to Skis today?
Yesterday? Have you talked to anybody since you've been over here?
I talked to my mother and my wife.
Okay.
That's the only two.
Okay.
The only two I can be in contact with right now. My mother said she has me a lawyer and everything, so.
Okay, good. In the time that you were supposed to go to court and Detective Sieber and Detective Pierce had called you, did anybody else say anything to you about talking to other police? Did anybody threaten you in any way?
Nobody threatened me.
Okay. If that happens, you need to let us know immediately. You need to let us know. Okay?
I will. Cause my life is valuable. I'm $1 million man. Like my drive, my ambition is very high. I see a lot in myself. You know what I'm saying? And my mother sees it, but she told me to let her know when I go to court. And I should have went. But I didn't have no way. That's the thing about it.
Well, you understand that right now you're here because of court, you're here because to testify, because you have to be there for court.
So
You
how
know-
many days I have to be in court?
Well, we have to talk to the DA about that. So the only charges that you have right now is all that crap in Kansas, Missouri, all those traffic warrants or whatever it is that you've got on there that you need to take care of. You understand that?
Yes, sweetie.
Okay.
Yeah, so once you testify, then you're done with Johnson County, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just have to deal with the Missouri stuff, so.
Okay.
Is there anything else that I didn't ask you in regards to that situation at the Roxy or after the Roxy that night
Mm-hmm.
that I should have asked you, or that you think I need to know before I walk out of here? Because when I walk out of here, we're not talking again. Is there anything that you need to add that you didn't tell me?
When will I get released so I can see my family?
Well, that I can't answer for you, okay?
See, that's the only
Okay.
thing I want.
That's the only, okay, and like I said, her and I, we're gonna go, and we're gonna go talk to the DA that's assigned to this case. We're gonna let them know about our interview, and I've recorded our interview so she can listen to it herself.
When will I?
And then she's probably gonna wanna talk to you, and she will explain all that, because that's not what we do. We're in the business of investigation, we talk to people. So as far as what happens with court, that's not really our specialty, so we can't really answer those things for you. But we will get the person that can answer that for you, okay?
So why would
And
you
you'll get
now-
the answers.
Why would you tell me that now? And I was trying to get that answer out of you in the first place.
Because I told you that we have to talk to the DA, and it's gonna be up to them as to how this plays.
Yes.
I don't have control of that. You're not gonna stay here forever. You know, the order is based on you testifying.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, she's gonna have to answer that question for you, because, you know, I don't know what day you're scheduled to testify. That's not for me to know.
I just know I'm in jail and this is not my life.
They put you, they made you a part of this, not us, not you. They made you a part of this, just like half of the other people that are involved in this.
Mm-hmm.
This is on them. This has everyone else in here that doesn't want to do the same thing you do. They don't want to testify. They're scared, but they're doing it because this boy is dead,
Right. Somebody lost a life, and I understand that.
and he was shot to be killed.